It is I, Brandon. We are here for one more Factorio. One more. Uno mas before I go to sleep. It's been a long day. I've been on the road for literally like 6 or 7 hours. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Uno mas. One more. So, yes, we have lots of things to do. So, okay, I talked about how at the top of this factory, we were going to make the rest of the things to make the factory. What would those things be included? You might be thinking. Well, I will explain. So you see how we've kind of ended right here. We're going to use robots off camera when I'm not filming in my downtime in the next several days, which I do actually have some downtime in the next few days because it is there's I've got some time, so I may actually do this pretty easily. But yes, I will use robots to remove all the trees, do, and then I'll place a bunch of factories, bam, 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 bam. These whatever assembly machines all over here, rows of assembly machines. Just for the sake of giving an idea of kind of what it's going to look like, right? It's going to be like assembly machine for one product right here. And then over here, it's going to be like an assembly machine. I'm putting four in between them because I'm going to have one coming in, one going. There's going to be logic. Another one here. Okay. And then like there's gonna be like another one right over here. And it's not just one. These are gonna be whole lines of them. Whole line. For now it's just one, right? But there's gonna probably be lines of them or sets. So there'll be another group just like these. And we'll have things like, let's see, what are things we can make out here? Let's figure it out now. Well, it would be lovely if we could make some express belt. Um, I oh, we need lubricant for that. Well, ain't that a thing? Okay, well that's going to be a fun project. Hashtag project. If we're going to do that, we have to also make the express underground belt, which also needs lubricant. These are the fastest belt possible, and we need the express splitters. So there you go. There's already a whole. I'm only going to make. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. No. Let's make this into something else. These are going to be bulk inserters, and this one's going to be. Hmm. I mean, I definitely need a loco. I need locomotives to be made in a factory, right? Or an assembly machine, yes. And I'm gonna need cargo wagons made, and I'm gonna need fluid wagons made. There you go. There's a bunch of train stuff. Well, if this is the case, then let's just put a few more of these assembly machines here. Actually, no. I like having some space. Yeah, no, because we're gonna need it for other things. See, so like that's the basic premise here of how this is gonna end up looking. What else? What else do we need? Oh yeah, now we need to make these other. Oh no, I already I designed some stuff for this. Hang on, run. I already have some stuff set up for the other colored chests for the logistics network, the requester chests, if that's what they're called. Yes, down. Wait, no, where? Where are they? Oh my god, I got myself lost. They're down here. There we go. So I'm making the supply chest, the logistics chest, and I had this guy set up to make. Oh, I didn't know there was multiples. Hang on. Yep, an active provider chest. That tells the robots to come take it right away. Interesting. We also have a buffer chest. I'm never gonna make those. Request specific items to be available for personal logistics. I mean, that's cute, but that's way more than I need. And a requester chest. This one I definitely need right now. So this one we have to make. Yeah. Um, I'd like to make the other one somehow, but I didn't know there was another one to be made. What's the other one again? Active provider chest. But I don't have any room here well, I mean, how hard can it be to make one of these and then put it on a chest and then, you know what? Let us figure this out, right? It's gonna be the same ingredients. Okay, that's fine. And then we could put a belt right like this. Um, like this. And then this. And this. Dude, nailed it. Okay, perfect. Now, let's get this in and in. Okay, so now we have all the, we don't, yes, we're not making the buffer chests. Okay, okay. I mean, do we, are we, I mean, do we absolutely, fine, gosh. We gotta be consistent. Okay, okay, okay. My gosh, I'll make the buffer chest. This is what it's like dealing with like my own OCD brain. My brain's like, no, no, you have to. Why would you not? Because I just don't want to. I rarely use them. Are they really important? Do they really make the game better? I don't know. Whatever. We'll make the buffer chest. I just gotta get creative and figure out how the hell I'm gonna get the thing down here. Hang on. Okay, so wait, we've established where it's gonna be. It has to be here. Can't do that. Can't do that. This'll work. Okay, so we have, it's gonna need that, it's gonna need that, that, and then it's gonna spit out that, which is gonna go down all the way to here, and then there you go. Okay, so this should be able to make buffer chest. Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at this, I have all the chests. We made all the colors. The blue, the purple, the red, the yellow, and soon there will be the green and the roboports. Which, you know what, for the sake of keeping getting the factory kicked on, let's make a lot more roboports. We's gonna need them. And solar panels, you know what? It's kick off solar panel production because we're gonna have to get creative on power. Also, okay, we have a lot of accumulators. I'm not worried about that. How are we here? These are all just military things, right? Oh, except for the final science pack. But we can't do that until we send satellites into space, so no worries there. I don't really want to, well, I guess we'll just do the capacity bonus on this one. All the rest of these are military, and I'm just not gonna, I'm kind of gonna save those for, you know, when I need them. Factory's definitely moving though. I mean, look, we're out of green circuits at this point in the factory. The green circuit production is like burning. This is why I will often make whole factories outside of this one that'll be making green circuits, and then we'll just put it on a train, ship it here. It'll be great. Okay, so let's go back up to those like assembly machines that we were designing for the extension, so we can kind of get a little bit more narrowed in on what it is that we're building here. Um, I realize there's going to be some difficulty in making all this the blue belt stuff, because I also have to basically be able to make the red belt. Um, well, I guess I'm already making the red belt somewhere else, right? So I could just have to do like a requester thing. Yeah. It's basically I have to involve robots. We're at the point now where it's too complicated to use belt to move belt. I know. I know. So we're going to use robots for a lot of stuff now, including moving products around. It'll start to make sense soon when we have everything kind of lined up. But the basic premise is, let's make a few of these here. So requester chest, active supplier chest. Okay, so you take a requester chest, which is the blue ones, and you put it like here. Okay. And then you tell it like trash unrequested request from buffer chest. You say I want an item here. So in this case, I need like I need these red belts. Like I always need 100 red belts. They like always need to happen. It's the thing. It's not in the network right now, so I have to make this in the network to make this work. You know, it's like Verizon or T-Mobile. It's just out of network. There we go. Now it's in the network. Now you just got to give power to this whole thing. Okay, now it has power. So now the idea is that they will make sure that this chest has the items it needs, which it now has. Okay, and then the other thing it needs is lubricant. That's a whole thing here. That does need to be piped, but we have, uh, somewhere, these pipes. Oh, they're right down here. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think we can do this. We'll figure this out later. Okay. What other ingredients are needed? Oh, gears. Of course, of course. Gears. Well, with same chest, we say, hey, well, you know, while you're at it, can you also make sure that we always have like 100 gears in here, please? That would be really peachy keen on you. And then when you're finished, you can go ahead and put like these blue belts here. So this is how you do everything without belts. Watch. Da, 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 da. You know what? Let's get rid of this. So it's gonna be like. It's working. We should add a light. Double lights. And that's how we make things using chests and robots. You see, robots are doing all the work now. We're doing nothing. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue with this. It is the future. The robots do all the work and we do nothing. This is true automation. Okay. Same thing here. Oh, I reversed it. Hang on. Blue, red. It takes, it gives. It takes, it gives. Okay, we need gears and the red underground belts. So same thing. We say, hey, can we get some gears up in here? And, you know, can we also get some of that red belt or red underground belt that we love so much? There you go. Thank you. And then this should start making the underground belt for us once the robots get everything here. Oh, I forgot. This is actually needing. Oh, it needs other things. You know what? This one's a little different because I forgot that I also need to. Hey, while we're at it, can you bring me some of these? And I know I hate to be a burden, but like I kind of sort of need some of this stuff too. I know it's like so much. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I was doing separate things here. You know what? Let's just destroy all this. We're gonna bring all this in tighter here. Now that I know I'm gonna do all this with robots. I can do everything with the robots. Yay. Everyone gets a red chest. Everyone gets a blue chest. We don't have enough blue chests. We'll make more. Beautiful. Now we get some belts, or some arms here. Oh wait, I did this the wrong way. Yes, it does mean we're using a lot of electricity because we now have robots just going constantly. I'm loving it. It is what it is. How many of them are being used right now? Oh, I mean, we have like not even 100 out of the 1900 being used. We're fine. Okay, this is supposed to be train stuff, so we gotta have locomotive here. This one's gonna make what's this guy? This one's gonna make the cargo wagon. This one's gonna make the fluid wagon for fluids. What do we need to make here? You know what? Train stops. Let's make those. Why not? Rail signals. I'm horrible at rail signals. Let's make that stuff automated now. I don't even want to bother with rail chain signals. That hurts my brain, so let's not even bother with that. Oh my god, a vehicle. I can make a car. Yes, please. We're gonna make we're gonna make some cars. Oh my god, I could turn this into a car factory. No, no, no. Let's not make the car. I'm gonna have to save that for a whole nother adventure. What else can I do? A display panel. That's cool. Oh, concrete. I'm not making any concrete anywhere. Oh, I need water and iron. There's a whole thing for concrete. Let's not worry about that right now. What else do we need? Oh yeah, assembly machine 3s. I'm gonna save that for not right now. Oh yeah, all this stuff. You know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's not do the car quite yet. We'll save that one for another day. Okay, so the locomotives, we need steel, green circuits, and engines. Steel, green circuits, engines. Just realized I kind of don't like having the power line right there. It kind of gets in my way visually. Not that I'm gonna need to see what's in these chests. The robots are gonna bring me these things. I don't need to see them, but still. Okay, this needs iron, steel, and gears. Okay. I know this is like the lazy way of doing things instead of having all the the belts doing all this, but this is the whole point, right? Automation. We do it all with robots. Okay, this needs, oh boy, this needs a few things. Pipe and, okay, so we need, hang on, steel. We need some pipes. Okay, that's fine. What else was it needing? It was needing something else. Was it gears? Well, before I ask, I should look, huh? You know what? Let's take a look. What was it again? Gears and, oh, storage tanks. Gears, storage tanks. It's working. We now have 3 locomotives. Let's limit the stacks here. We now have 4 cargo wagons. Does this require iron, steel, iron sticks? Oh snap! You're gonna have to make iron sticks. That's the one thing we're not making anywhere. Iron sticks, which obviously just needs iron plate. You need iron and green. iron, steel, green, and the things. Okay, so we need iron, steel, green circuits, and the iron sticks. Okay, well, we've put the robots to work. I mean, if we're gonna have 2,000 robots in this base, right? Then let's have, oh gosh, now we have like 300 of them working constantly. Oh yeah. What is this doing to the power grid? Yikes. We got a problem. Well, looks like the next episode we're going to be fixing the power grid because we done broke it. You know, that's okay. These things happen. Yeah, we're gonna have to go fix the power grid. Okay, well, hey, this has been fun. Farewell.